First, let me start off by saying forgive me for not doing as many videos as I felt that I should have involving the whole Amber Geiger Botham Jean case. Like I tell you, I get so many emails about so many other stories, and it's like hard to keep up with every last thing. And sometimes I'll forget to do things, or I won't be able to do certain topics because I get overloaded with so many emails. Like my inbox is like a few hundred away from having 1,000 messages in them from people sending me a bunch of articles and stories and everything like that I can't get to every single thing. And sometimes I have to pick and choose which ones I'm going to do, especially I would say based on a level of importance. But I wanted to talk about this story right here because this goes back to the whole thing of we have to find a way to discredit somebody. We have to ruin them, try to force them to stand down. Now, I never got an opportunity to do a video about this woman in the first place, but I'm about to talk briefly about her now. This woman's name is Ronnie Babbs. She's 29 years old. And if you remember, some people did a commentary, I think Lisa did, where she went to Phil from the Advice show and did an interview with him. Now, what I thought was very interesting was that she went to Phil to do an interview, and she didn't go to like a local media outlet to do this interview. She went to Phil, and the video ended up going viral, and a lot of people ended up seeing it. And I think it was very smart on her part to go to him and not some local affiliate, because they most likely would have pulled a lamestream media outlet move and twisted her words, edited stuff out, or put things in that wasn't supposed to be there. Like Phil gave her the fair shot to really plead her case and tell him what actually happened. But Ronnie Babbs was the witness, a sole key witness in the incident that happened with Amber Geiger, in which she shot Botham Jean a few months ago. Like, she actually recorded it on her phone as to what happened, and that's like the only video as of yet that we have yet to see. And let's just put it this way: the evidence that she put out there, or what she recorded, is key to the case and could possibly be the big piece of evidence that could put Amber Geiger away for a long time. And there's a reason why I say that, because according to what I have heard, Ronnie Babbs ended up losing her job because people down there, most likely who work for the police department, kept calling her job and asking her job, all kinds of weird questions involving her, to the point where her job ended up having to fire her. Like, they ended up making this woman lose her job, like her livelihood. Like I said, they're trying to break her. They're trying to make her step down, or they're trying to make her go away. The most recent thing, and that's what I'm about to talk about now, is that Ronnie Babbs ended up raising thousands of dollars through a GoFundMe because, she needed money to help her get through, because she no longer has any, employment at the moment. According to what I've read, she has raised about $30,000. That's incredible. Since she lost her employment. Now they have come out again, lamestream media, talking about they feel that it's a cause for concern if she goes forward with this case because of the money she's raised from this GoFundMe account. This GoFundMe campaign, I should say. I'm sitting there like, what in the world does that have to do with anything? Y'all helped or contributed to her losing her job and her, having to, struggle to pay her bills. And all people did was help her. And y'all got upset at that. Y'all are mad. See, the thing is, they're mad that she's got all this support. That's what they're mad at. They feel like this woman should not have any type of support because they see her as a person that can blow this case up for them. They are going out of their way to try to get Amber Geiger off. And they know that whatever this woman is doing, or whatever she has on her, will definitely send Amber Geiger to jail, and they have to try to stop her at all costs. All I can say is this: I hope Ronnie has some people down there that can protect her, because they are gunning for her, literally and probably figuratively. So what? She raised all this money on her GoFundMe account. She deserves it. And the fact that they keep coming for her, that shows that they are scared. They know it's not a big defense in the world that could probably take down the piece of evidence that she has through that recorded video. And that's the only video we have yet to see. I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from Rolling Out. It says, when Ronnie Babbs heard a commotion outside her door, followed by a gunshot and the dying words of Botham John, her life changed forever. Babbs so far is the only witness who has come forward with video evidence in the aftermath of the shooting, but speaking out in public cost her dearly and resulted in the loss of her job. Babbs stated that the company she worked for received harassing calls that included threats and accusations that it was employing a black anti-police militant. As a result, she turned to social media and launched the GoFundMe Speak Up campaign, which told her story. Since the campaign was launched 3 months ago, donors have given her $30,470 of a $30,000 goal. Babbs has now ended donations to her cause. She updated the campaign with these words: "The goal has been reached. I tried to reply to as many people as possible, but just know I appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Not just for me, but showing them we got us. My community has come together to support me and so many others, and it scares them. I am very pleased to let you guys know I've been able to take major steps forward to my personal goals of being an entrepreneur because of your help and support. My most prominent goal with my money was to put myself in a position where nobody could ever take away my ability to make an income again. You guys have made that possible." Babbs has started that she intends to open her own pharmacy, knowing that the community supports her efforts. Now, Babbs is under scrutiny because of her donations, and her credibility as a witness is being questioned. The Dallas Morning News has quoted legal experts not connected to the case. Chris Knox, a Dallas defense lawyer, told the outlet that Babbs' fundraising could influence jurors to doubt any testimony from Babbs. He stated to the DMN, "There are obviously major red flags anytime a witness uses a connection to a legal proceeding as a platform to openly solicit donations." It is also being reported that the Dallas Morning News that lawyers for Amber Guyger have subpoenaed Babbs' employment records and work history. That last part right there is very telling. But before I get there, I have to give a shout out to everybody who donated to her GoFundMe. Shout out to this young woman for not stopping. She could have easily just took the money and ran off with it, but she says she's going to put it to productive use. She says she wants to be an entrepreneur and start her own pharmacy. Now let's get to the last part. They literally want to subpoena this woman and and get her work records. And they're also questioning why she raised this money. She just told you why. Y'all caused her to lose her job. They called her job and called her an anti-black police militant. And her job probably didn't want to fire her, but they knew that if they didn't, they would keep getting those calls. So it's almost like they were forced to fire her against their will. So it's almost like they stronghold her former place of employment. And how in the hell does that make her recording this make her anti-police? See, this is exactly why a lot of people, especially a lot of black people, do not like the law enforcement. This is it right here. Like, all this woman was doing what she felt was right, and she gets punished for it. I like to ask the question, exactly who is on trial right now? Because I swear it doesn't feel like it's the one who needs to be on trial or should be on trial right now, and that's Amber Guyger. Like, it's almost like they put Ronnie Babbs on trial. But I like that this is a strong individual. She's not backing down. She's putting the money to good use, and she's doing something productive with it. Going to say, oh, she's a black anti-police militant. And notice they had to mention that, put black anti-police militant, because that it couldn't just be anti-police militant. They just had to put black in front of it to sweeten the deal. And they said that there are obviously major red flags anytime a witness uses a connection to a legal proceeding as a platform to openly solicit donations. I bet you it is white people who do this crap all the time, and they never call them out on it. Do y'all remember what happened with Keaton Jones? That boy that he claimed that he was being bullied because he had a mental condition, and it turns out that was false and couldn't be further from the truth. And then they found out some other incriminating stuff about his family and how racist they were. They didn't go all the way out to try to shut down whatever GoFundMe or whatever support he was getting. As a matter of fact, he had celebrities from around the damn nation giving him support, about to invite him to movie premieres and whatnot. If only this woman would have got the same support from them, but that's okay because she got support from the people that mattered more, and that was from her community. I swear, lamestream media is something else. Sometimes if this shit wasn't so damning, it would be so hilarious. But I can't even laugh at it because the shit ain't even hardly funny. But shout out to Ronnie Babbs for doing what she had to do. Please, I hope this woman stays safe because I don't want to hear anything. You know what? I'm not even going to jinx myself. Let me knock on wood right now. Because this shit is absolutely ridiculous. But it's not surprising either. Talking about what this woman can do with or without her money. That there goes lamestream media again, pocket watching a black person as usual. They're just mad because this woman actually reached her goal of $30,000. Hell, they would have been upset if she reached a goal of $5,000. That like they can't stand it. They want this woman to just be be destitute. They like, oh, we're gonna get her fired, and when we get her fired, she ain't gonna do nothing. She's really gonna wish she didn't come forward with this information. That's what they guessed wrong, and now they want to question about the money that she raised. They're probably gonna try to figure out a way to try to take the money away from her because they really don't want her to testify. That's what it is. And I wouldn't be surprised if they keep pushing this case back until they feel that she can drop out of it. And then they'll say, okay, we're ready now. But right now, she's the roadblock. In my opinion, they felt like they had a winning case on their hands until she came along. And it was like, uh-oh, wrench. We got a wrench in the program. It's a glitch. I said not a wrench. A glitch in the matrix. We need to find a way to get rid of it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.